world, I didn't see you there. Are you here already? Brilliant. Why don't we get started? Good morning, world. Today is Tuesday, December 7th. This is the Sci-Fi Show. I am your host, Brian Stearns. And in case you're wondering why there's that Inception bit at the beginning, with today being the 7th, Inception is out on DVD today. If you followed my blog at all, you know that I absolutely love that movie. And with it finally being out on DVD, I'm very excited to go and see it on the small screen. I haven't been able to pick it up yet, but I'll pick it up soon, and so look for the Inception DVD review right away. Jumping into our next story of the day, there have been some early reviews posted for the movie Tron Legacy, which is a sequel to the hit cult sci-fi movie Tron. The reviews that have been posted so far have generally been from good to average, saying that while the movie is sometimes hard to follow, it's still a fun ride. Tron Legacy is released in 3D, and me, I am not a fan at all of 3D. However, reading further into the reviews, they say that the movie begins and ends in 2D, and the only parts that are 3D are the grid system itself. Now that makes me kind of want to see the movie, because I'd like to see how they transition the 3D and the 2D together. However, the reviews also reveal a few other tidbits about the film that make me not want to see it quite so much. Our next story comes from the director of District 9, Neil Blomkamp. He and star of District 9, Sholto Copley, are working on a new sci-fi film entitled Elysium. Not much is known about this flick, but it's supposed to be set in the far future on another planet, and it's going to deal with the same socio-political issues as was dealt with in District 9. Another interesting fact is that this is going to be actually filmed in Hollywood using Hollywood styles and rules, not in South Africa like Neil Blomkamp filmed District 9. He is reportedly meeting with studios and executives this week to discuss both shooting locations and budget. Inception isn't the only thing released today. Today is the official release of the new World of Warcraft expansion, Cataclysm. It's set to be one of the biggest expansions for an MMO ever, and is also shaped to reshape the entire world of Azeroth. Blizzard seems to have pulled out all the stops on this expansion, and it looks to be a good step forward from Wrath of the Lich King. Personally, I don't play World of Warcraft at all, but if you do, and you're a little bit behind on the times, you can see a video that GameSpot did to highlight most of the changes that are happening in the game in the void down below. And now to leave you with a creepy story of the day. Geroge Lucas is apparently buying up the rights to dead actors so he can recast them and bring them back to life in CGI. Now, this just reeks of creepy. He's buying up the names of actors such as James Dean and Marilyn Monroe, and he wants to put them on the same screen as some of the best actors today. Mel Smith, a friend of Geroge Lucas, has said that Geroge Lucas is obsessed with CGI, and that this is only the first step and a huge plan that Geroge Lucas has. Personally, I think the dead should remain dead. And going to a movie and seeing a whole bunch of dead actors all done in CGI is creepy and weird. It would seem that owning the biggest sci-fi franchise ever is not enough for Geroge Lucas. Apparently, for him to really leave his legacy, he needs to bring back the dead. Which brings me to our question of the day. Today's question of the day: what do you think of Geroge Lucas buying up the rights to dead actors and then planning to bring them back to life with CGI? Leave your thoughts in a comment or a video response below. That's all that I found interesting today. Feel free to click the links in the void down below. And if you like today's episode of the Sci-Fi Show, please subscribe to this channel so you can get the updates when they happen. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brian Stearns with the Sci-Fi Show, and I'll see you tomorrow.